So I've been spending a ton of time trying to get my head around artificial intelligence. But the deeper I go, the more I realize the real subject isn't the machine at all.
It's us. This whole journey into AI has really just become a deep dive into what it means to be human. To figure out where this incredible technology is going, it turns out you have to look in the mirror first and understand the primal code that's driving all of us. Okay, so let's start with the machine itself. We have to give it its due. I mean, it's incredible what these systems can do, especially when it comes to things that used to be only for the most highly trained human experts.
Think about all the stuff that we humans find really, really hard. Plowing through millions of documents, spotting tiny patterns in complex data, writing mind-bending code. AI finds that stuff easy. For decades, being good at these things is what defined entire high-paying professions.
And that's the absolute game changer right there. AI is this great equalizer. It's basically democratizing expertise. It's putting the power of a whole team of specialists into the hands of anyone who can just ask a good question. But if this machine is so unbelievably powerful, what's actually making it tick? What's the ghost in the machine? What's the real force behind it all?
Well, when you pop the hood, this is what you see. And don't get me wrong, it's a total marvel of engineering. You've got algorithms, data, hardware, networks, just immense power, the whole shebang. But there's something really important missing from this list.
And that, right there, is the heart of it. With all this power, all this complexity, the machine itself, it doesn't want a thing. It has no goals, no ambition, no inner fire. It's like this incredibly powerful engine with no driver and no destination.
So here's the key. That missing element is desire. AI is a tool, a profoundly powerful tool, sure, but still just a tool. It only ever acts to fulfill our desires. And that means the story of how AI evolves isn't really about the technology, it's about how our wants and needs evolve. So, if you want to know where this is all headed, you have to stop looking at the computer chips and start looking inward. We need to get honest about the fundamental forces, these primal desires that really drive us.
When you really strip everything else away, I believe these are the things that are the true engines of human action. It's not always these high-minded ideals like freedom or truth. More often than not, it's these raw, fundamental needs that are shaping our decisions and getting us out of bed in the morning.
And this is why I think true heroes are so incredibly rare. Most of us, whether we want to admit it or not, are operating on this more basic level. We might wrap our actions in noble language, but deep down, we're often just trying to get one of these needs met.
So, if we accept that we're driven by these primal desires, and we accept that technology is just a tool, well, the conclusion is kind of unavoidable. Our technology will always, always become a mirror for who we are.
And look, this isn't some radical new thought. It's always been this way. From the very first sharpened rock to the smartphone in your pocket, we build tools for one reason, to get what we want faster, easier, and more efficiently.
And if you want a really stark example, just look at the early commercial internet. A massive driver of its growth, we're talking everything from high-speed connections to online payment systems, was the powerful, primal demand for adult content. One of our most basic urges literally helped build the digital world we all live in today.
So it's pretty much a given that this same pattern is going to repeat with AI and robotics. As machines get more and more human-like, they will absolutely be used to fulfill these same fundamental needs for connection, for pleasure, for intimacy, especially in a world where so many people are feeling more and more isolated. Now, if this future sounds a little unsettling, here's the good news. We are not facing this problem for the first time. As a species, we have a very, very long history of trying to manage our own powerful desires.
I mean, think about it. What is all this stuff, really? Religion, philosophy, politics, ethics? You could make a strong argument that all of them are just these big, complex systems we've designed for one main purpose, to help us manage our primal urges so we can live together without, destroying each other.
And we've never perfectly solved it, have we? We never will. It's a constant project. It's the ongoing work of civilization. We build these frameworks, moral codes, laws, social rules, to try and channel our most powerful impulses towards something more productive.
And that leaves us with the final, and maybe the most crucial question for our time. As we build these incredible machines that can satisfy our every desire instantly, who's going to provide the wisdom to guide them? Who will build the new ethical frameworks for this new age? Because as we create our most powerful tool ever, we might just find that we need our moral guides more than ever before.